And since we're getting to the game, hello everyone and welcome to a Ability Draft analysis. You just missed the draft if you're not a patron, and if you want to support the channel or see the Ability Draft part of these videos or see some scoreboard analysis at the end, Patreon is the best way to support this channel. Also, feel free to like and subscribe if you want to. That would be great. Let's get to the video. In today's game, we are featuring This Year Mars. Hey, it's me. I'm featuring myself. Yay. It's nice when I get to do that. I do sometimes win games, every now and then. And you can see I've got a pretty silly pair of abilities here in Luminosity and Bulwark. If you couldn't see it from the thumbnail, we're going to get some crits. Devour's also going to help us get some nice slappy crits. Arena of Blood is a little bit of CC, but mostly we're just going to turn into a damage machine once we get some items online. Don't worry, Underwear Lord is coming back. Let's take a second to check out the team lineup, check out the lane assignments, but first, let's see what happens with these runes. We've got a nice couple of lines drawn in the middle of the map here. I don't know what that means. I stand in mid lane and don't do anything. We've got OD with the Infernal Blade. So OD's going to be able to chase CM off. That gives us a nice, easy rune. The real fireworks are happening bottom, where Axe is sniping our rune. Bristleback's coming in from behind. Big old whiff on the Maledict, which is good because that can be very dangerous early, especially with Quill Spray. I think that would have been very easy kills for them. As it goes, it's going to be a TP. No big deal there. Alright, 3 top, tri-lane top, obviously OP. Got a Bristleback mid. Got a Doom prancing around a jungle. Not sure what's going on with that. Anyway, let's check out some builds. So we've got Dawnbreaker with Grow, Tree Grab, a nice attack damage based Starbreaker. I really like this build. Spear of Mars for some lockdown maybe. The skill shot's a little harder to aim, but I really like this combo right here. That's gonna slap. Across the bottom lane, we have Axe with Atrophy Aura, Counter Helix, maybe to get stacks up for Atrophy Aura, and Bristleback to be hard to kill. Kind of a weird build. I would have loved to see some better synergy in here. Solar Guardian to get to the fight is always good, but yeah, with Atrophy Aura, this was a weird pick. He had a shot at Moonglaves with Atrophy Aura, which would be insane. As it stands, this is kind of a wonky build. I don't love it. Also, on the list of things that are kind of a wonky build, here is Doom with Berserker's Call, which Axe passed. Quill Spray, no Bristleback. Quill Spray Warpath is always strong. I guess that's some good bonus damage for God's Rebuke. I don't hate this build. That's pretty solid, actually. And coming in a little late, since he had to TP home to support bottom, is Crystal Ruptor. Dismaiden. Crystal Made Ruptor. Anyway, he's got, if you couldn't guess, Crystal Nova and Frostbite. Essence Flux for mana. I love this build. It's a very solid support build. He's got his own ult. Gives him a couple talents. I like it. It's a good build. Mid, we have Bristleback with Maledict and building Lunar Blessing early. That's interesting. Makes it a little easier to right-click, I guess. I mean, it's not like he's going to do anything with Voodoo Restoration early, so sure. Seems fine. And we have Obsidian Destroyer. Oh no, Outworld Destroyer. Who played Dota 1? He's got Celestial Hammer. He's got Infernal Blade. A couple good dots. Some very nice lockdown if he lands a pit and then hits an Infernal Blade. Early, he's just harassing with Infernal Blade. I love it. It's going to make it real hard for Bristleback to stay in lane. Seems good. Up top, featuring the bad guys, we have Underwear Lord with Crystal Maiden Ult, Avalanche, Lucent Beam, Moonglaves. This is a pretty gruesome build, especially once he gets a shard. He's got 2 stuns to keep people locked into his freezing field. I really like this build. Moonglaves is very good for farming. Seems solid. We've got Crystal Maiden with mana. Yay. And Firestorm. That's a good laning combo right there. There were very few waves that didn't get Firestormed, and man, it was a pain. Also, Kinetic Field Death Ward is a great way to get some kills. It's a solid build. I like it. We've got Witch Doctor with some abilities. So I guess he's got the double dot with Thunderstrike and Battle Hunger, but like this guy ended up underleveled, and it was just really hard for him to do anything meaningful with that combo. I feel like it could be very scary. They're both like pretty high damage abilities at low level. Like, you know, 4 strikes at 110 damage is a 440 damage spell. That's huge. 25 DPS for 12 seconds. It's not as high. It's pretty good. 120, 240 damage at level 3. It's pretty strong. It's a solid spell. But like, no stun? Like, why doesn't he have Cask? And then also, what's he doing here? Like, 1 versus 2 behind their creeps. He makes some very aggressive plays. I get that he's trying to spam his abilities, but like, it becomes a problem. And we have Mars with nothing exciting whatsoever. Spamming Devour. Trying to last hit, even though this Witch Doctor thinks he needs the last hits. It's too bad Mars is bad at last hitting. Luckily, he has Devour. It's going to keep him in this game. Devour Luminosity is not the combo. Bulwark Luminosity is. Once you get the Ags up, Luminosity procs on every swing. Because you got 5 little dudes, so every hit is 5 hits. And it hits either once or twice on every swing. And the sustain is absurd, the damage is absurd. You might notice I'm going for Battle Fury before my Ags. I don't know if that's good or not. It is the way I'm doing things. I'm not sure if it's the best way to do things, but anyway, tried to mess up the poll and totally failed. Ended up having to contest this. Meanwhile, we've got some kills somewhere. Who's gotten kills? Let's see. We got one on Dawnbreaker, and we've got one on OD. Yeah, OD takes out Bristleback again. Not too surprising. This is a very aggressive build. Let's just go back and watch how that happens, because I'm sure it's self-explanatory, where he's going to hit Pit, he's going to get the stun, Pit's going to get another proc. Yeah, that's just easy kills. Looks like the infinite mana for Frostbite supporting this Dawnbreaker is good. Dawnbreaker's just using Tree Grab for some easy money with the last hits. I like it. Seems good. How far back did I just go? Did I just go back a full 2 minutes? I feel like that was too far. We were at... Did I use the whole minute back thing? Anyway, let's see that kill bottom. Doom comes in. He's kind of low. Gets caught in a Frostbite. And I think that'll do it. Starbreaker hits hard, boys and girls. You also know there's another Bristleback Bill coming up mid. Bristleback Bill? Bristle Killback? Bristleback Kill coming up mid. He's already been harassed down a little bit. He's kind of low. Odie's shoving in this wave. Picks up the water rune. Oh yeah, but hanging out that low is just really dangerous. Especially against the amount of slow and damage this OD can bring to the table. I believe we're going to see him die any second now. Interesting, he does the Pit late. So he got his stun off early, and once he got the stun off, he decided to commit. Bristleback comes forward for some last hits. That's weird. It's just still showing the circle. Throws the hammer to stay in range. Pit to keep him close. Yeah, the double burn shuts him down pretty fast. And he does get doomed here, but with no follow-up, he's going to be just fine. A Doom Maledict is actually quite scary, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Maybe it is. That's getting real close. Nah, he hits the tree. He's fine. Meanwhile, up top, Tota decides to throw. Oh man, that was aggressive. Underwear Lord with the nicely played. Oh man, sleeping on the bounty runes top. That's maybe my bad. Finally decided to go check on him, and I see Underlord coming back. Guess I missed him. I think Tota must have been having some connectivity issues, because I mean, just standing in tower range like that, nobody does that. He wasn't even casting any abilities. Just blocking their camp spawn since they've been pulling a lot. As you can see, 7 minutes. I already have my Claymore. Devour is good. I do get here in time for the wave. And I'm kind of sleeping on watching my teammate here, because like this is very aggressive. I'm not sure like what he thinks is going to happen here, but unsurprisingly, Tota versus 2 heroes in a creep wave goes poorly. Meanwhile, bottom is a brawl. Catch the Dawnbreaker. She's maledicted. She's going to go down. OD shows up between the OD and the Frostbites. They get another kill. Although OD pays for it with his life. That's a 2 for 2. It's not a bad trade at all. Meanwhile, I've got Bulwark up, just hanging out, eating creeps, farming away. Probably be there to grab this wave, but looks like I'm thinking about the bounty rune. Sure enough, I'm thinking about the bounty rune. There we go. Sorry if there's a little chop in some of these recordings. I have the Ronas right now, and I am trying to avoid coughing into the mic and blowing my nose on stream and stuff. Tota holding down mid. OD shows up for the fight. Does some aggressive things. Gets Doom. But that big freezing field. Oof, there's the double kill. Now they've got some space to push mid. Axe, doing Axe things. I don't know why he's doing this under the tower. Like, he could have, you know, pulled this over here and saved most of his life. He'd still have some nice bonus damage. Uh-oh, Mars is dead. What happened? What happened while that was happening? Oh yeah, I get Maledict. I get Maledict death warded. Up here, minding my own business, farming peacefully, and sure enough, it's a Maledict and a death ward. I throw up the arena and think I'm home free, but I didn't see the Maledict and die a second later. Very sad. And we have that beautiful skirmish mid. So we are at 10 minutes. Build towers are still there bottom. Build towers are still there mid, and build towers are still there top. And by both towers, yeah, mine's still there. Just kidding. Yeah, towers are all still in place. It's 8-7. Not a terribly close game, or like not a terrible runaway in either direction. This is a very close game. Nothing too scary here. OD picking up more kills. That Infernal Blade Pit combo is really paying dividends, along with you know, getting to be mid. OD has a nice 6 kills, level 10, well ahead of anybody else. So while the score is not super far ahead, you know, some people have been dying on our team a little bit. Witch Doctor. And Troll's been trading. Troll? No, OD's been trading. Bristleback's been having a bit of a rough game. Doom's really been having a bad time. Axe has really been having a bad time. Yeah, this bottom lane, this support, honestly, has probably just made this hell to play. Having mana for Crystal Maiden abilities is just real good. So, mad props to this Disruptor for giving Dawnbreaker a fantastic lane, plenty of room to farm. Maledict Doom. I don't see any way to heal, and I think he started low enough. That's gonna be a kill this time. Indeed. Oofda. That's a good combo. I really like that. Maledict Doom. Maledict and any like big damage ability you can guarantee damage with is quite strong. Meanwhile, CM is still farming up a Storm top. Tsaika has been mostly jungle. So these guys are actually both doing pretty well on the golden experience front. Let's check out networks. I haven't looked at that yet. Yeah, naturally OD's running away with this, and I'm keeping up okay. That's just because I have Devour. I did find an Alpha Wolf. If anybody doesn't know how good Devour is, I feel like this ability is comically underrated. You get to eat Alpha Wolves, and then you get these two abilities. 20% chance of inflicting 200 damage critical, and damage increased by 30%. This is nuts. This is like almost Feral Impulse. It's like a mid-level Feral Impulse. It is so good. I mean, crit is also quite good. All you have to do is eat an Alpha Wolf, and you switch this off of autocast. Keep eating creeps for the gold advantage, which is also quite good. Now we're looking at a 13-minute Battle Fury when I've died. Like, I'm not having the most stellar early game. No kills, no assists, and 1 death. Just hanging out top and farming away. But, like, well on my way to my Battle Fury. Well, now we're 5 kills ahead. OD has picked up a Witchblade. I love it. Always a good item for aggressive intel heroes. Got a big rotation coming bottom. They're after our Dolphin Duck. Promptly runs into and then back out of the woods. Pretty much got Bristleback on top of him when he comes out of the woods, but that Frostbite just lets him walk away scot-free. Maledict with no support damage is just not that scary. He gets doomed here, and he's a squishy. So that might be fatal. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Ooh, it's gonna be close. He lives. 70 life, and he lives. Oh, he's got the Dawnbreaker to keep his butt alive. And, like, where are these guys? What just happened? What a weird fight bottom. Like, they all came, but they only served to scare off Disruptor. Oh no, this is real sad to me because I didn't realize they were all down here, and I'm watching everybody chase Axe, and I'm like, great, let's go. I'll go front line, and these two are both just like, nah. And meanwhile, I eat another Maledict Death Ward and just get promptly deleted. I guess these guys had their abilities on cooldown and were out of mana respectively. I don't know. Seemed like a fight and it wasn't. My bad. It's a fight now. Dota picks up the kill with an amazing Coaling Blade. Another Frostbite seals the end for Underwear Lord. And now that control stack of Frostbite and Pit just locks him down. It ends up being a really good fight for us. We're still 5 kills up. Odie decides to come help me farm top. I have my Battle Fury. I've got some boots. Ready to start going for Ags. So I know what you're thinking. You were like, Karma, you said this was a broken combo. You've got the abilities. It's 60 minutes in, and you're 0-2. We are not impressed. What are you doing? Are you going to do things? Patience, my friends. Patience, my friends. Shout out to my team this game for, not throwing early. There were some questionable things. Woo! How did he even survive that? I'm so confused. He just tanked an entire Death Ward. He doesn't have a bunch of tankly items. 7 attributes, some armor. Very impressive. Looks like Disruptor got caught bottom. Oh, you know what I'm completely forgetting I can do? Modify the phase variance. Look at how much we can see. Oh yeah, all that damage on him. Maledict, that's a very dead Disruptor. I'm pretty strong right now. Can definitely fight. But, not quite there yet. This is a nice big way for me to keep clean up. Doom is pretty much not a threat. He does grab a haste. I think I warned my team bottom about that, but it ended up not being a thing. CM still just blasting away with fire waves. World's most aggressive Witch Doctor. We got a 3-man catch on OD bottom. Let's see how this engage starts, because this is kind of silly. Oh, he actually catches Underwear Lord farming, throws the pit down, gets the stun down, realizes he's got support, so he backs up a little, but he's also got Disruptor. And between the big Disruptor ult and the Frostbite, they pick up 1 kill. Odie's on the run with Doom on him. 500 health? Is he going to live through that? Not sure. Not sure if Doom's getting out here. Axe is farming jungle. Seems aggressive. Ends up with lots of stuff on him. He's a tanky boy with his blade mail and his hood. It's really quite a good build, survivability wise. I feel like he's not playing around the attribute. Eventually he's going to get cleaned up. Bristleback trying to come help. CM keeping the pressure on mid tower. I don't know. It seems like probably shouldn't have been jungling on our side of the map. Odie eats the Maledict. I get hung up on this field, unfortunately, or we would have gotten CM2. That's plenty for the Bristleback, though. Meanwhile, Doom wasted double damage top. Not sure what he was doing. We decided to put the pressure on mid. We're at 19 minutes. Got 2 of my Ags items. Oh, CM barely gets out of that one. Nope, nope, she doesn't. Dots are good. Oh, what? Forgot that. And just nobody's grabbing it. It's kind of hilarious. Unsurprisingly, I am still just farming away top. Looking at 20 minutes to hit my Battle Fury Ags combo. So Battle Fury, Ags, Bulwark makes all your little Bulwark soldiers cleave. Because, you know, 1 guy cleaving is good, but 5 guys cleaving on top of each other is very strong. Nom nom nom. Slap, slap, slap. Ooh, we're so close. So very, very close. Clean up one more camp. We're going to send something over on my courier. There's the Ags. You see that? See that double crit? You're going to see a couple more of those this game. Blap, 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 blap. So yeah, now just every fight is all a crit. So, just hit my power spike. It's time to fight. OD gives me a beautiful setup. Placed that a little bit poorly. Thought the Doom was going to get away. Luckily, we had Witch Doctor over here. You see this? 1,000 damage crits. Just a little bit of damage. Yeah, so on top of the Luminosity crits, at 180% damage, I'm also getting the Devour crits here. Got all the bonus damage from Devour still. Check this out. Hits me with that Death Ward. A little less scary now, huh? OD bringing the fight. Accidentally dropped my boys. I'm not doing so bad. Now I'm 1-2 with four assists. Get a little stronger. Got a nice fight in. Not doing so bad anymore. One-shotting creep waves now. Get the Maledict on me, but like you need follow-up damage from Maledict, and once I've got Bulwark up, I'm just not taking the damage anymore. I believe after this fight, Axe calls GG. Yeah. Oh no, it's Bristleback. But they see the writing on the wall. 2 big dummy feeders. Indeed, Axe and Doom are struggling. Although, are they feeders, or is this Disruptor just making their lives hell with never not Frostbite? Like, what a rude build. I run off to jungle because I want to eat some creeps. I see the Doom. I want the Doom. I don't really have much way to chase, though. That's okay. Their mid-tier 2 is down. Oh man, look at all their vision. Some interesting vision placement. I mean, this one's not interesting at all, but like some of these, I like this spot. This one's always good. That's not surprising, but very solid. Party comes out bottom. Not sure what they're hoping to accomplish, but I figured my lane had had a tower for too long. Dawnbreaker catches the Underlord. These guys have scattered. Doom's coming. Looks like Underlord manages to get out. Meanwhile, CM decides to contest top. I see this boy going behind and realize I'm doing it wrong and should be in the fight. Now I can't see her in the trees and get a little annoyed, so I drop my ult to just destroy trees. Turns out to be worth it. Meanwhile, we're under pressure mid, but like getting to pick off somebody top is nice. And they come for me. They try to go after my disruptor. But I don't know, maybe they forgot I was here. Maybe they thought going after disruptor was worth it. Gonna pick up the bristleback. Oh. Disruptor, I failed you. Gonna pick up the axe. I mean, you guys see how this is going now, right? You're getting silly. Doom's able to TP out. That's an easy pickup. As you can see, guys, this luminosity thing with Bulwark is just... the multi-crit thing is quite absurd. Getting two, like, 500 or 600 damage crits with cleave right next to each other. It's dumb. It's every hit. It keeps me healed. I'm able to just totally peel the Death Ward damage now. A little unfortunate that this Underlord is throwing his team under the bus. I see it pushed in lane and decide to make some space. Farm don't mate, lol. Yeah, I think he thought I was farming, and I'm actually just pushing in the wave. Force TPs. I leave bottom. I take the engage with my team. Then come back to bottom. Very happily showing up with Disruptor. And like, boom, boom, slap, pow. Oh man. Oh man. Everyone is dead. Pretty sure you guys can see how this game is going now. Lol, Mars, OP. He's right. This. It's quite silly. Now I can just stand in towers. I'm pretty sure I delete their entire base on this push. I know I get bottom and mid. I might get top also. After the core items in this build, I just go all mobility stuff. I get Traps and Yasha so I can get some decent movement in. Because Bulwark does slow you down quite a lot. Speed penalty when active, 10%. Quite annoying. I get the blink so I can jump on top of people. That's an easy CM. Dota, totally securing my kills. Yep. As you can see, once you get this build up and running, this is just nonsense. Like, I'm just standing under a tower, and it's like my life is actually just increasing. Wait for it. There's really an extremely silly moment coming up, though. Like, the amount of sustain you get off the life gain from Luminosity, it's absurd. I'm actually a little bit nervous still, because I'm not that tanky with just S and Y. So I think I'm not that tanky with just S and Y and Overwhelming Blink, but like, I'm wrong. Eventually I decide to yellow it into the fountain. At the moment I'm trying to just like hang back so I can get my blink up. Jump on these boys. Keep taking little bits of damage, so it's not happening. Catch the Crystal Maiden. OG picks up the Bristleback. Catch the Axe. And right about here, I'm like, yeah, let's try. Let's try. "29.5 minutes, and I can just get a double kill in the fountain." Well, after that, I feel like it's about time to clean house and wrap this game up, so I'm gonna go take care of the last couple towers. Come back and keep them base locked and let creeps finish things up for me. Apparently I'm playing bots, so I don't know. Maybe I'm not good. Maybe this is a broken combo. You be the judge. Let me know in the comments. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video. That really helps. If you're a Patreon, you're about to get to see the scoreboard analysis. If you want to see the scoreboard analysis, or the draft at the beginning, or support the channel, Patreon's the best way to do that. Thank you. Good luck. Have fun. Don't die.